All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning back into my YouTube channel and likes, shares, subscriptions, everything. I like all that. That's what's going on. I like that stuff. Today's video is brought to you by Pammy's Backyard Barbecue, located and serving northern New Jersey, where swine is fine and the other white meat is king. They got their Facebook page over there. Go over there and check out their hot sauce. It's called the Law Dog 911 hot sauce, and it's not for rookies. Go over there and check it out. See if they'll send you a bottle, and I'm sure they will respond to you quickly. Anyway, what I'm talking about tonight is these gas prices. Why gas prices are surging. Normally, prices at the gas pump drift lower during the dead of winter. As the lousy weather keeps you off the roads. So let's see, keeps you off the roads. Everybody, if you want to ride around on the weekend, stuff like that, everybody can cut that out or cut it way back. If we all just say, okay, I'm not going to go here, I'm not going to go there, or get you a bicycle, buy you a bicycle. And if you want to go riding around, jump on your bicycle kind of thing. But don't use the gas. And we all get together on this, the gas prices drop big time. Remember whenever they told you to, what was that, stay home in 2020? And everybody stayed home for 2-3 weeks or something like that and didn't buy any gas, and the prices just plummet. Out here, I think it was $1.79 a gallon, something like that. Anyway, the national average for regular gas right now is probably around $3.50, $3.75. All that's a far cry from the record $5 plus and $7 and $8 out there in California. The prices have increased by 12 cents for the past week and 41 cents over the whole month. You wonder why, Did the Keystone pipeline have anything to do with the gas prices? Let's see. The Keystone XL crude oil pipeline wasn't operational when it was canceled in 2021 and wasn't expected to be running until 2023. Rather, experts say gas prices are high due to other factors, such as global spike in the cost of crude oil and increased demand after pandemic lockdowns, after all that stuff ended. So these guys that have all the crude oil or that are drilling from all these places everywhere, they can control how much to charge per barrel. If it's like $40 a barrel, well, our gas prices will drop. But if it's $120 a barrel, that's 3 times the amount. And of course, gas prices are going to soar. They're going to go up and up and up. AAA says some states have experienced much bigger gains over the past month, including Colorado, which is like 98 cents, Georgia, 70 cents, Delaware, 62 cents, Ohio, 60 cents, and Florida, 59 cents, that's the increases and everything. A pedestrian walks past a grocery store window showing advertisements in Queens, New York, the United States on December 23rd, 2022. The U.S. Personal Consumption Expenditures, PCE price index, in November grew like 0.1%. Month on month, lower than 0.2% of the market expectations. So, the Department of Commerce, on Friday morning put out all these numbers. And, Americans are spending an extra $371 a month because of inflation. The unusual the unusual wintertime jump in gas prices is drawing eyeball rolls, from the American drivers already grappling with high prices, at the supermarket, the clothes store, your house, let's see, everywhere else. Prices just going up and up and up. So why are the gas prices jumping? It's not because of demand, which remains weak, even for this, this time of the year. Instead, the problem is supply. They're saying like, yeah, refinery troubles. Okay, look, let me tell you something. Refinery troubles. These gas people, they make billions every quarter, billions, and their refineries are having trouble. They got the money to make sure these things run in top notch condition. You know, and it says, for example, Colorado's sole refinery, the Suncor refinery outside of Denver, was disrupted by freezing temperatures. Well, okay, why would it get disrupted by freezing temperatures? Everybody says, okay, it's really, really cold, but they have electricity. You know, when the refinery tried to restart, it suffered a fire and equipment got damaged. Okay, let's look at the safety hazards. Let's look at everything here. How about heat lines? Let's see here. They've got billions of dollars, and yet they're not going to put heat lines in on, let's just say, the whatever lines they need to put. Any liquid line can be warmed up. That's all it has to be, is warmed up. And then they said it was a fire. How can you have a fire, you know, in a place like that whenever OSHA, kills them on safety hazards, kills them, you know. But anyway, refineries elsewhere have been sidelined by extreme weather as well. You know, U.S. refineries are operating at only 86% capacity, down from the mid 90 range. You know, and I don't. That's according to Bespoke. You know, I just don't understand that. Why would they be operating like that? They should be at 105%. I mean, with all the billions of dollars, like I said, it don't make any sense. If you got a place that you paid $3 billion for 5 years ago, and you made $28 billion every quarter, you know, that's over $100 billion a year profit that you should dump into that place and make sure that it runs adequate, that it runs at the highest level of professionalism. So, you know, the increase has been driven in a part by expectations of higher worldwide demands as China relaxes its COVID-19 policies. You know, the barrels were tumbling to $71 a barrel in December. U.S. oil prices have jumped about 16%. That's around $82, you know, a little over $82 a barrel. That increase was driven pretty bad by, you know, everything in this world, you know, everything that happens. Anyway, Democratic leaders that the federal government will reach its limit on the amount of money it is able to borrow. And we already know all that stuff, you know. And they also renewed or said, yeah, you could spend another $4 trillion. $4 trillion. I mean, how do you come up with that number? You know. Anyway, the good news is that some of the refinery problems may prove to be temporary, meaning supply should catch up with the demand. You know, a supply, like everybody says, supply and demand. You know, if you got the demand, you got to have the supply. You know, I mean, if you don't have the demand and you have the supply, well, you know, things happen. Anyway, to drive these prices down, you know, we as the United States people can just, you know, tell them, look, we're not going to buy any more gas. We're going to walk. We're going to ride. But anyway, during the weekend. But if you have to go to work, you know, things like that. But anyhow, you guys look around, see what you think about the gas prices, and then whenever the 2024 election is over with, and let's just say a Republican gets in there, and the prices automatically start dropping, then we'll see what happens then, making deals with them. Anyhow, I'm going to leave you guys with a nice little saying. Sometimes you have to shut up and swallow your pride and accept you're wrong. It's not giving up, you know. It's growing up. All right, so you guys have a good night, and think about the gas prices. I mean, how much do you want to pay a gallon? Myself, whenever I was growing up, it was about, I say, 35 to 45 cents a gallon. You know, and it was great back then. All right, you guys, Flint's out.